a better way to say something. Jung-hee, I'll go first. Jung-hee, you said you went to the marriage. We always call it a wedding, not the went to the marriage. Went to a wedding. What did you do this weekend? I went to a wedding. Went to my friend's wedding. I had to go to a wedding. I started to get massage service. The word service sounds strange there. We always just say, I got a massage. I had a massage, I got a massage, I think are both okay. Service is just, it sounds a little bit funny there. I think you said when, I couldn't hear you, might have been the problem. No pun intended. When they listen about that company, did you say listen? Here, right? Here. And then it's very unreasonable. There's no grammatical error, but I would suggest another word, not unbelievable, but hard to believe. We use that, especially in that situation. I can't understand it. It's hard to believe. We use that phrase sometimes. Instead of unreasonable is more used for like my boss gave me some demand and it's unreasonable. It's not fair. It's impossible, kind of like that. Soul, I think you said I feel exhausting, but you would say exhausted. Exhausted, similar to confused, confusing, like that. Coriander, I couldn't accept it. Accept, the word. Coriander, I couldn't. What could you say instead? If you have to say like that, I couldn't, maybe I couldn't get used to it. I couldn't eat it. Accept is like you accept some fact or you accept some situation. You don't really accept an object unless it's a gift. You accept a gift. Coriander, just I didn't like it. Just change that part. The singer was so good at singing with the trumpet. It just sounded a bit strange to me. So they are playing the trumpet and singing?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So good at, because you play a trumpet, you don't sing a trumpet, obviously. I think you know that. The singer was so good at singing with the trumpet. I would say singing and playing the trumpet or something. Maybe the word with sound, I understand they're singing with it, but it sounds like they're using the trumpet to sing. It just sounded, the singer was so good at singing and playing the trumpet. Yeah, it just sounded a little bit strange. And then peoples are get used to it. No S, peoples, just people. And then people are get used to it. You just choose. Are getting used to it, this is what I would say, or just get used to it, no R. If you say R, you have to use the ing. They are getting used to it, is what I would say. People are getting used to it. Myeongjong, played only with words, don't have a chance physically. We were talking about the chess. I said afterwards, played without looking. Maybe say like that. Played without looking. You said played only with words. That sounded strange. Played only by memory or without looking. Something like that. With words sounded a bit strange. Maybe another game is lose. Maybe he lost. Maybe he lost. He didn't practice about it. Take away about it. It's just unnecessary. He didn't practice. Or he didn't practice it. The about part is especially not just unnecessary, but makes it wrong. Restaurant means very luxury. Luxurious is the adjective form of luxury, so you would say the restaurant. I think you said if we're going to a restaurant, it means very luxury. So you need to say it. If we're going to a restaurant, it means, you kind of need to add a little bit more. It means it's going to be luxurious. It means we're doing something luxurious. Add a little bit more. Change luxury to luxurious. If we're going to a restaurant, it's going to be luxurious. Or just, you can change the sentence. Going to a restaurant was special for us. Restaurants were quite luxurious. And compared that McDonald's, either compared to that McDonald's or just compared to. Always when we say compare, we use to. Compare to, compare to. Grace, I go jogging to Han River. You jog to the Han River and then you turn around and then you go back, or do you go jogging along the Han River? Like me. One of my bucket list I think you need to use the word item. One of the items on my bucket list. One of my bucket list I did. One of my bucket list. Yeah, that's one of my bucket list. There's only one bucket list. And you have a lot of things on your bucket list. One of the things or one of the items on my bucket list that I did. That was my best memorable experience in my life. You can say that was my most memorable experience in my life. That was the most, sounds better. That was the most memorable experience of my life. Even sounds better than in my life. And you said my friend was birthday. My friend had a birthday. Had a birthday. Alex, pretty much expectable. It's pretty much, you can expect that. I'm not sure expectable is a word. Expectable. Doable is. Expectable sounds strange to me. That can be expected. That's how we always say like that. That can be expected. It's to be expected. That can be expected. You said when I got there, but I think you wanted to say when I went there. I forget the topic you were talking about. When I got there, when I went there, you were telling us restaurant. When I got there, when I went there. When I got there would be used if you're talking about something that happened like at the moment that you're getting there, right? When I got there, they didn't have my table. You were just talking about your overall experience. When I went there. In the weekend, on the weekend. On the weekend. Weekend is a bit special because it's usually you say on Tuesday, on Wednesday, a single day, but we kind of treat the weekend as one, even though we say on the weekend. And they might feel really scared instead of scary. They might be, and even though a lot of times we just say they are scared instead of feel scared. They might be scared. They might feel really scared. And Ted, one of my best restaurants, favorite, not best. I always ate it like 2 dishes of gakdugi. I always ate it like 2 dishes of 2 dishes of gakdugi is like the adverb in that sentence. It sounds strange. I always ate. Take out it. I always ate like 2 dishes of gakdugi. Yeah. I always ate 2 dishes of gakdugi. The it makes it sound really strange right there. Small mistake. And you said consider atmosphere beside anything else. Consider atmosphere over anything else. Mm-hmm. Over. And then you made another similar mistake. Anything else without pasta? Anything else other than pasta? Other than pasta. So both of those mistakes are kind of related when you're saying, like, consider, you're trying to say anything except that one thing, right? Yeah. Consider atmosphere above or over everything else, and then anything else other than or except pasta. Other than or except, not without. Without is not the right word right there. And then some menus cannot be ordered. You would have to say again, I think I said before, some menu item or just that item. You can say menu item or just item. Some items can't be met. The menu is the whole thing together. If you order the menu, you're actually ordering everything, right? Everything on the menu, right? Some items or some menu items, I would just say items cannot be ordered. Any questions? No? Okay, thank you very much.